Good morning, woodchucks. The rain has stopped. The update has come out. And, ooh, I got some honey today. Wait. Make sure I'm gathering honey and not picking up the flowers. So, yeah, like I always say, after an update, you should first load the game, save the game, exit the game, sleep overnight, save the game, reload the game, do all that fun stuff. That must have been a flower I was looking at. So yeah, like I said, I've done that. This is my third day since the update release. I've been now played 3 days. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of honey. Actually, yesterday I got no honey whatsoever, and that was a day after of sun. So yeah, it's not like it rained the day before. So I don't know if it's actually increasing my chance to eat no honey over here whatsoever. So I don't know if the flowers are actually increasing our chances of getting honey. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but yeah, I got only a few jars of honey. Getting kind of low on the jars of honey. Very low. Anyways, I've been going around doing some social jobs just to see if my social point issue has been fixed. After about 3 days and about maybe 5 or 6 social jobs, so far no issues. So,
care to trade?
Yeah, so far so good. I've had a couple issues just with talking to NPCs. When the text comes up, I get a whole bunch of weird looking symbols and stuff like that. Yeah, I might even get it. Let's see. It's been this one right up here. So let's go to this store here, see if I got the same issue. Luckily, if you know the numbers after a while, it's not too bad.
Hi there. Can I help you?
Nope, not today. Okay, so
care
maybe
to trade?
just because I was going to show you. So we're fine here. So yeah, we're going around the stores this morning, buying our usual things. Everything's looking good, except for her halfway into the foundation, but she'll be fine. She'll be just fine. So the other thing I should mention, I actually got one of the repair jobs, and I thought it said in the update that they said they fixed several of the repair jobs. As far as I know, they only had trouble with a couple.
How are you?
So the
Care to
repair
trade?
job with the roof on the west side of the map. Yeah, I'm glad I saved the game before I took that quest because, yeah, still can't do that one. So I thought I was going to report it on the Discord channel, and I'm not the only one that tried it as well. It's this house down here, if you remember, the four-corner house. Yeah, you still can't get to two of the hammers. Apparently Lily's house, I haven't got that quest. Bush trimmer job, what do we got for today? Missing sheep, and missing sheep. I may do this one near the end, but not much joy in doing that right now. So, yeah, yeah, Lily's house, they said, has been fixed, so we'll keep that in mind. So, what does that mean for us right now? No quest lines, nothing added there. So, a couple things. Yeah, in a way, we're in the last third of the month of August. Is the early September update going to come in early September? Which is the furniture update? I don't know. So all the crates that I have across the road, well, I have I have like 32 crates outside now. We're not going to sell those, and we're going to hang on to the wood chip boards as well, because who knows? In 2 weeks from now, we could be getting the early September update. If they somehow get back on schedule, I don't know if they will or not. But if they do, I'm going to need that stuff, maybe to make furniture. Don't know. So, yeah, the new Ponzi stuff, as you saw, maybe an update. Hopefully you saw the video. I'm probably going to buy the Cobra, which is $192,000, so I'm ways off from that. As for the Ponzi Bison, which is the logging truck that you can put the logs on the back, from what I'm seeing and from what a couple people have said, it's not that much better, if at all better, than the trailer that we already have. So, I don't know. I can't really form my opinion. I didn't try to measure all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. But what we need to do here is we need to get back to planting down some trees on the slot across here. And, yeah, we're trying to figure out how many trees we're going to get. I've had a couple more people said, yeah, if you get low 300s, you've done pretty darn good, because that's what they got. And it might be pretty darn close to that. I don't know. We're going to find out here in a while. But, yeah, we don't have no lots of land with any trees on it that I want to harvest, let's just say. So we need to buy a couple pieces of land, and you know the ones I'm talking about. So we're probably going to do that today as well. And that's going to cost us right around 13 grand, which is not much at all, really, right? Not much at all. It's like one set. Yeah, one set of dry planks, 32 pallets. And then, yeah, we'll start cutting down some trees, making some cash that way, slowly work our way towards being able to afford one of the tree harvesters. Now, the tree harvesters, if you saw in the update, those things are great. I mean, kind of figured it actually works better than I thought it would when it came out, so they did a nice job on that, as far as I'm concerned. Delimbs the trees and cuts them on up. So, and it cuts them really fast. And also, I kind of did a test. I don't know if it was an accurate test or not, but at the end of the video, yeah, I kind of drank a fox potion, tried to see if inside the machine, if that machine will actually cut the trees faster. It didn't seem like it did, and I was like, at that point, I don't know why you would need to, because it does it so much faster anyways than if you were doing it by the chainsaw. But it looks to be pretty good. But we're a ways away from, I don't want to say a ways away, I mean, another 140,000, which sounds like a lot. Yes, it does. But if Quest comes out in the next update to where we can do stuff, in the furniture update, we could make a whole bunch of cash pretty darn quick. And now that I can start doing some social jobs, I may do a few social jobs and skip a few days here and there, just to get some social jobs done, just to bring a little bit of cash. And of course, we will have those days where, yeah, I'm going to make some food, do some herbal stuff. I did go around because I said, okay, after the update, I wonder if the herbs all respawned, if all the forest stuff respawned. And it doesn't appear that it did. So I'm like, ah, nuts. Yeah, that doesn't hurt to try to find any. Alright, so we're just going around here. These are pine trees that we're planting. Now, the pine trees are kind of I do believe the shorter of the two, meaning between pine and spruce. So we won't get as many logs, but you know what? That's fine. I mean, if I got 300 trees of pine on this slot, that's not too bad at all. Yeah, so just be aware if you're going to do a repair job, what I would say still do is save the game, then take the repair job, and then make sure, you know, once you complete it, you're fine. You should be fine, obviously, for that job. I'm just glad I saved it for the one on the west side, because I started doing it. I'm like, okay, did they remove the hammers? Because it still looks like I got to fix the same amount of stuff. Then I couldn't find the hammers. I went to the window. I'm like, I can see the hammers in there, but I'm unable to reach them. Now, someone did say if I were to, and I should have thought about this because I was doing it off camera, if I grabbed the pickup truck, and I forgot was it Christine? Yeah, the pickup truck is named Christine, from when our uncle named it. If I took Christine up there and parked it next to the building, I guess you can exit the building. Not exit the building, exit the car and get to the building. Kind of like what we did, if you watched me way back when, Farmer's Dynasty. We did that in Farmer's Dynasty to get inside buildings where the NPCs wouldn't come out once in a while when they were stuck. Something like that, but I just said, okay, it's still not fixed. So I'm thinking, I mean, I can see us getting more than 300 trees on this property. I don't want to say easily get more than 300 trees. This thing always gets stuck. I'm still kind of concerned about our trees on the side of the road over there, but it's not that big of a deal if I can't. Allowed me to plant them over there, but they're not really, they're technically on the other side of the boundary marker. So yeah, who knows what's going to happen when those trees are ready. I am kind of curious as well, and since we're here and I'm thinking of it, because we do have a tree here. Let me exit the vehicle. I can't exit the vehicle at this angle. Alright. Can I exit the vehicle here? Yes, we got a tree down here. Remember, we could not cut the tree? Now I'm just going to whip out the old chainsaw. Yep, so now I can cut this tree, but I'm not going to cut it today, so I'll get my chainsaw out of the zone so I don't actually cut it on down. I'm just going to leave it on up. Yeah, and they finally took care of the little fishing thing that we were doing where... wait, where did I plant a tree? Oh, yeah, okay, so I can plant one right here. Yeah, so we can't... No longer can we fish and just look into the sky and pull in the fish. Apparently, that's been fixed as well. Alright. Let's get up over here. Yeah, so today my only job for sure is to try to get all this whole lot planted on up. It actually doesn't matter where I plant this tree as long as it's in this general area, which is right here, close as I can. Boom. So I think I started with, what, 181 pine trees, and so I'm down to 66. So I got like 120 trees planted so far. So I'm not quite halfway there, so maybe, yeah, I thought I planted more than that. So yeah, maybe a little 300s is what we're looking at. But once we get this done, I really had nothing to do with the mill because we haven't cut no trees, and like I said, I don't have anything I want to bring on down to the mill to sell, because I want to keep all the wood chip boards. Because like I said, here we are, as I'm recording this, it is the day the update came out. So yeah, we got like 10 more days in September. So who knows when that update will actually come out. So I just want to keep all that stuff. It's not like I'm backlogged in the mill, so we're going to keep it. So when the furniture update comes out, I don't know what's going to entail. But if we go by the way the updates have come out, they've come out late because they worked awfully hard trying to get that social point bug kind of taken care of. And so far for me, it has. And when I was reading the bug reports, no one else has said that they're having the same issues as of yet. But it definitely, I could not even, it got to the point where it didn't matter where some worked, some didn't. Didn't matter what social job I tried to take. The second I talked to someone, my points went haywire. Well, I'm all out of pine trees, so let's come out here. What do I own? I own a lot of spruce trees. Let's pop those suckers in there. So, I should have 181 trees, right? Yep, 181 plus 1 pine already growing in here. There is some kind of interesting going on straight ahead. We're coming up to it. I may have to go get my stump grinder because it's showing me that there's a tree in the vicinity and a tree stump, and I cannot find it. Cannot find it anywhere, although I do see an herb up ahead. Apparently I'm not in the right zone here. I gotta find that where it shows me there's I thought, I'm like, okay, it must be a stump there. And I got out and I walked around, could not find a stump. So I don't know if it's a magical thing. Like I said, I may bring my stump grinder over here in just a moment and drive it around roughly where the center of that circle should be, and maybe I can find maybe it's underground or something, and hopefully the stump grinder can find it, or maybe it was a glitch when I drove by. But hopefully I should be able to get all these spruce trees planted as well, because that'll get me right around the 300 mark. Now, I've heard a lot of I maybe got like 6 reports, and everyone's saying right in the low 300s. So I guess if you get it just right, some may get more than others. And hopefully I'm coming up into that spot pretty soon. It'll be kind of obvious that I'm there because the spot in front of me will be where I can't plant. Alright, so somewhere right where I am right now, apparently there's a stump right somewhere in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this thing off. Nope. Lower it down, please. Detach that. I'm going to go get my stump grinder, come back over here, and see if I can find a stump there or something. But I don't see one. Well, apparently there's a stump here, because as you can see, I brought my stump grinder out, drove it over the center of the spot, roughly where it should, and I found it. I don't see a stump there, but it's gone now. It is gone now. So that worked out in my advantage in a way. I got kind of lucky, I suppose. Let me go ahead and drop that off. Now I can get back to planting my spruce trees. Yeah, that kind of would have eliminated one tree I could have planted. I mean, it would have been not the end of the world, obviously, but, you know, it would have been kind of frustrating of why can't I plant here? There we go. Alright, now I can get back to my regularly scheduled programming here of planting some trees. I guess it's fun when you get to a corner and you got your engineering button on and you just see orange circles everywhere. And you're trying to figure out where you left off of. I think we're right about here-ish. Alright, 82 more spruce trees I got. So hopefully I can get all these planted. And then once I run out, I think I got some birch trees left. But I think when I get that to that point, I may only be able to plant maybe just a handful. Well, here we are down to the last spruce tree. Somewhere in here, please. Be good as I slide down the hill. Alright, let's, well, I would say jump out of the vehicle, but apparently this hill is too steep. Can I jump out here? How about here? Anywhere can I get out of the vehicle, please? That'd be really great. Alright, apparently the hill is way too steep for me to get out anywhere. Is this flat enough? Thank you. Now I'm probably going to lose my place where I was. Alright, so in here, I do got 113 birch trees, or saplings, I should say. Alright, so where the heck... Exactly. Where the heck were we here? Oh, man, orange circles everywhere, like I've said before. So yeah, 181 pine. I forgot how much spruce we had, so we should, you know, be near 300 trees now. Pretty darn close. I probably can make one more pass going back the other way, I think. It's getting a little harder to plant on this steep hill. I will say I haven't been too extremely particular where I'm planting these trees, but I'm being very, I think I'm close enough to where I'm getting about the maximum I probably will off this field or forest. You can see the rings from the other side over there, so may not be able to make another pass in certain areas. I thought I planted a birch tree here. Did not plant. There we go. Oh, it's going to be fun trying to go back the other way, trying to find spots where I may be able to plant and may, you know, it's going to be really difficult to see. Am I in... Trying to see, is there a sapling here somewhere? Oh, there's one right there. Yes, I'm right over one. All right. Okay. Circle, circle, circle. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done in this general area. Man, it does get confusing after a while, doesn't it? Very confusing. Yeah, I see a sapling there. Let me just make sure this is not a spot. Didn't think so, but I was trying. I think I see a sapling here as well, so that's not an open zone. Circle, circle. Nope, circle there as well. Alright, I think this spot right here is a spot I can go ahead and plant. If I can turn my vehicle the right way. There we go. So now I found the center seam again. Should be able to plant one in here. And then... Yep, just trying to, sorry, concentrating more on the circles on the ground. I don't think I have an opening there. Or here. It should open up some in here, maybe? Wait, is this an open spot? No, that's not an open spot, because I can see a sapling right there. No, I think that's it. Like I said, about a handful of birch trees I was going to get in. So, 299 is what I got. Yeah, not quite to 300. I might be missing a spot here or there, obviously. But it's so hard to tell. And I'm not going to be too particular about it. Yeah, I can see a sapling right there, so this is not a spot either. Nope. Nope. So I think I got it all as best I could. I guess there are some herbs around here, but I'm going to ignore those for now. It seemed to me at one point that I thought when I was planting the trees that the circles were getting bigger. Probably just my imagination. But if you want to look at it, because I got that one tree still standing up, I got 300 trees even on that property. That's all I got out of it. So, yeah, I was kind of... I think I was particular enough to where I planted these trees in the little crests of the circles. Every time you think, oh, there's an opening there, then you get closer, I'm like, nope, not an opening there. Alright, 300 trees, I mean, that's good enough as far as I'm concerned anyways. I'm not going to say, well, some people got 315, 307. Those were some of the numbers I got. So, yeah, it's kind of weird how one property, and I've said this in Farmer's Dynasty as well, looking at the properties themselves, they'll list it as a certain size, then you look at another property and they list it as another size, and it's like, I'm not sure if these are accurate enough, honestly. Just my opinion. Alright, drop that down. Let me go get that stump grinder. I don't want it over there at all. Yep, still got my pallets that fell out of the dryers, but they're fine. They're still drying. I think I got maybe 5 more days or halfway through a dry cycle. But like I said, probably a couple times now in between episodes, I'll do just a couple days of daily jobs just to get the cash up just a little bit. Because I want to make sure I got a good amount of dry planks ready to go so when the furniture's being made, because I got a lot of wood chip boards ready to go. So I just want to make sure I got a good amount. And yes, I think for now, we're just going to store all of our pallets outside like we're doing at the current stage, and when the furniture comes, we'll see what we need. Stitch that on up. Actually, I'm not going to head right back to the mill just yet. Do I want to cut across in the 134? Sure, why not? Let's cut across here. Well, if I get stuck, it shouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because now with the update, they said if you got 20 liters of fuel still in the vehicle when you call for a tow truck, it should be for free. That's what they say. I'd rather not test it out if I don't have to. But we're coming on down here. We're going to buy 2 pieces of property. I forget how many logs are on the property. Let's see. Where am I exactly here? How about if you go to the map? Why every time I click on the map, it's like the scroll's locked onto it. That's what we're looking for. Right over there. So there's one property right ahead of us. Because here is a log drop-off point that we're going to be using for these properties over here. I guess I should drive over just to make sure. Actually, what I should do, because I planted all those trees, let me go ahead and save the game somewhere. Save all that work I did. Make sure it says game save before I drive up here. I don't want to fall through and then I can't get my tractor or some weird stuff. But yep, that's the logging drop-off point we're going to use. So let's step on out. And then the first property should be right here. Hit enter. Yep, we're going to spend all of our cash. Buy it just with pure cash. So if we get our chainsaw out and look this way, it says 44 trees on this property. That's a good amount. Dead trunks, which are these things with no leaves on it. Birch trees. I actually got birch trees on here. I don't see no birch trees anywhere. Interesting. I don't see no birch trees. Whatever. But there's 44 trees on that property that we can cut. And now we're going to come over here. And this one only has 27 trees. But we're going to go ahead and buy it anyways. And it's a little bit more expensive. Interesting. Is that going to drop me below 40,000? Don't drop me below... Okay, that's fine. That's good. Not like it matters. I was going to say, I put my chainsaw away, game. There you go. So this was a little bit more expensive, right? and that was 114, and that's 13. So it is a little bit bigger of a forest. So there's a log drop-off point, and of course they'll come on down the river to our mill. So yeah, we got like 60 some odd trees over in this area to cut, which is quite a bit. Because if you remember that place that we just planted, all those trees down that forest there, that had just shy of 80 trees. That took us a while to go through with a chainsaw. But the good news is, yeah, we don't have that far to come over here to drop them off in the river. Not that we had far to go before. Man, this thing needs a wash, does it not? Yes, I know I'm hungry. Let's take care of that. Alright, I think we'll go back to the mill, wash this off, and maybe take the dune buggy up, and I'll start doing maybe that bush trimming job to end the episode. Let's give this thing a good wash, and I guess while I'm here, I'll refuel it as well. Nope, right now it's triggering the stump grinder. There we go. Refuel the 134. Yep, good to go. Alright, while I'm out, because I've been hungry most of the day, I think. Oh yeah, we're hungry. 1, 2, 3, that's good to go. The good old dune buggy. Where's that? Yeah, I don't want missing sheep, yeah, whatever. And missing sheep, no. Bush trimming job. This should be an interesting one, I think. Let's zip over there and find out how much they're going to pay us. You alright, Dylan? Catching many fish, are you? I don't know.
I'm busy right now.
Well, I don't know exactly what you're doing. I mean, maybe he's fishing for worms so he can fish. Maybe that's what he's doing. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to ask where we're going to trim your lawn there, dude.
Good to see you.
Yep, still getting these little things once in a while after some text. That always makes me a little bit nervous.
Need me to help you with something?
So 205.
Sure. No problem.
Not a lot of money, not a lot of social points, but where are we going? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I'll actually jump across. This may take me a minute to get across the river, but because he's fishing behind me, I can just go up here and mow the grass. It says 771 grass, no bushes. It's a job I've done before, so it's not going to take me too long. And when I get done, I can just teleport back to the dune buggy. Can I jump up this, or is this a little bit too steep? No, I am like a mountain goat, apparently. Alright. Time to get to work. Well, like always, yeah, not really worth it. But I'm doing it anyways. Just doing it. Why not? I'm going to call it good enough. Usually I like to finish all up, but this one was a pain. Yeah, you better make sure you're a mountain goat when you're doing this one. I can teleport down to my vehicle on this one here because it's not a transport job. And hopefully, I'm going to save the game again in case something weird happens. I know I'm getting a little social point trigger shy here. Because that way, if I get the social point bug, I can always load the game and try it again, because that's the way it used to work sometimes. Sometimes you get it, and sometimes you wouldn't. Alright, so my social points did go up, but they're supposed to, because you're supposed to get is it the same amount of social points you get for the job? I forgot how that worked now. Or is it half? Or is it double? It's double what you get paid, right? When you do a bush trimming job? I think so. I think so. But not too bad. So we brought in a little bit of cash, bought some property today. Got the rest of our forest across the road all taken care of. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna keep. I want to call it the Scorpion King, but it's not. They don't even call it the Scorpion King here. They call it the Scorpion. But we're going to be buying the Cobra. So hopefully, when the furniture update comes out, we'll have a lot of materials. We can make a lot of furniture. Hopefully, make a lot of money. At some point, the James quest, I think, will probably kick in, and we may make some cash. Well, I shouldn't say we may make. We better make some cash that way. But before all of our forests regrow in about 2.5 years-ish, we definitely should have one of the tree harvesters to go ahead and take all those trees down and take them down quickly. I can just hopefully they fix out the lag issue that happens at the mill when you get a lot of logs there, because with that tree harvester, the way I was cutting down trees in the update video, you're gonna be bringing logs rather quick. I mean, I could probably do that whole forest over there in one day with the tree harvester. So yeah, I was gonna be bringing a lot of logs over. But anyways, that is gonna do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in Lumberjack's Dynasty. But until then, have a good one.